Hey everybody, this is day 13 of my video diary of dieting. Hopefully my internet isn't as cruddy today and drops out before I'm finished. If not, then there'll be multiple videos like there's been multiple times. Um, Today was a good day. I kept to my diet plan pretty well, even with being out and about in the world. In the morning, I started my day off with some protein cereal. I'm making sure I'm trying to keep to that 60 calorie a day diet. It's my son just got home from wrestling, so he's still awake. He's gonna be going to bed soon. But I've been focusing on that diet. And so for my snack, I had a protein shake. That right there is 20 grams of protein automatically with only like 100 calories, and calories from fat is like one. It smells horrible, but it tastes pretty good. Um, for lunch, what did I have for lunch? I had a empanada and a pan de bono, which is some Spanish stuff. It's just like bread, pretty much. But the empanada had some meat in it, and it was actually pretty filling. In it. It had potatoes, and yeah. So I got my protein from that. So it was a decent amount of protein in that. Um, for my snack, I had another piece of the pan de bono, and which was actually just a bite, really, and a little bite of a chicharron, which is just like a piece of bacon, which is protein, but not good protein, but still. And the spinach dip, which was delicious. Um, and then for dinner, I had chicken soup, like a chicken stew I had, which was mostly consisted of chicken, so it was pretty much protein based. So I went through the day and felt pretty confident about it. I'm focusing on the being mindful part. I'm putting the spoon down or the fork down or the utensil down between each bite, chewing the food, and make sure it's fully chewed before I swallow. And, I'm sitting there like today, I cut back my first time. I cut back with my coffee. I went to a smaller size and I cut back to half the sugar instead of like pouring half a bottle of sugar into it. I did half. Um, I've done amazing. I've barely had any soda intake the past couple weeks. Every once in a while I have some. I did a Taco Bell last night, but I'm going without it, which I thought would be a struggle because I like my nighttime cup of soda. Now it kind of upsets my stomach. Um, Today was a really good day. I feel good. I feel confident. I'm all hungry now, which I'll just go in there and probably have another piece of spinach dip. Um, and yeah, I'm really focusing also too. I really was mindful today of, when I have the surgery, I can't have water 15 minutes before or 30 minutes after my meal. So I didn't really think about that. I'm working on that part. I did it today. It's different because, for so many years, I've always drank with my food. Dinner, I had my soda. During the day, I had my water. And now it's like the mindfully keep that out it's changing a habit. And the biggest part about this is gastric is not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm skinny now because I had gastric bypass surgery. No, it's you got to change your life. You have to change what you eat. You have to change habits. You have to change things about yourself that you may not have noticed. It's a back in the day, it was I got a coffee in the morning. My habit was stopping at Dunkin' Donuts to get a coffee, and it was a large extra sugar, extra caffeine drink, and it wasn't good for me, but it became a habit. So it's like you cut those off. Before church, we'd go and get coffee, and you know, part of it too is it saves money not going and buying that all the time. But now we're focusing on trying to be healthy with things and being mindful of the things we're putting in. So keeping track of what you're eating. I'm keeping track as a video diary. And I don't know if it'll help other people. And like I said, if nobody ever watches it, hey, my kids will have videos to make fun of me of when I'm old. So, and I can see how handsome I looked with my beard if it ever goes away, because I already lost the hair on top, and I have a lot of hair below, but it all just kind of fell down. It started here, and it was just like, whoosh. But going back to the diet, like I'm confident with this, and I'm a person that embraces change because that's a life. The Lord puts things in your path to test you and test your faith, and I'm faithful, and I believe the Lord is with me all along this way, and He's going to help me with everything that comes my way. It may not be things that I want, but the Lord is sovereign. He knows the plan. He knows what I have, and I'm trying to keep to what I think His plan is. And the only way I can really know is praying. And you know what? I'm human, so I make mistakes, and that's what it is. It's human error. But I pray that this is what I'm meant to do. And yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. I'm putting it out there for anybody to see about, hey, I eat and I don't eat, and I just may remain positive. Even if you end up messing up and you tear up a whole thing of cheesecake, which there may be possibility of me tearing up a cheesecake at one point or another. But I do know I can't eat as much as what I was doing before, even with this short period of time. It's been 13 days, and I can feel the difference of eating. My son's running off after the dog, but like I feel the difference. So before this thing cuts me out, because I don't know if it's going to cut me out, and it's usually around this time frame that it starts to cut me out. I just want to say, anybody that is doing this, put God first. Keep it. Do what you're doing to glorify Him. Don't do it because you want to look pretty, or you don't do it because this is the easy way out of it. You think. Trust me, it's not. You're going to go through a surgery to have them cut your stomach, and then you don't have a choice afterwards. You eat too much, you feel sick. And you know what? I eat too much now, I feel sick. And I really focus on portion size today too. I actually measured out my cup of cereal, like literally measured it out. And usually it's kind of eyeballing. I'm pretty good at eyeballing, but I measured it out. And the same thing with lunch. It may not have been the best lunch in the world, but it was portioned right. So just you guys, if you watch it, just keep with me, and just remember, your body's a temple. Love it every day, whether you gain, whether you lose. Love yourself. God loves you, so He calls you to love yourself too. Treat yourself right. And now, that being said, everybody have a wonderful night. God bless.